Hey, welcome guys, this is Harish here, and in this video we are going to be talking about some of the leaks that we are getting about the unannounced OnePlus Nord 2 smartphone. And starting off with specs, it is being rumored that the OnePlus Nord 2 is going to have a 6.43-inch display, and it's going to have a processor from MediaTek. And this is the first OnePlus phone to have a MediaTek processor in it. Now again, this is just rumors and nobody knows for sure yet, and the processor which it is going to have is the MediaTek Dimensity 1200, which has a performance equivalent to the Snapdragon 865 and the 870 according to some leaked benchmarks. And this processor was also found in some other Chinese phones. I don't remember which one, but it has been, and according to that, I'm saying how the performance fares against the Snapdragon processors. And again, so if you live in India, you might know that the MediaTek processors are not really well known here because they had heating issues in the past, because all the not the OnePlus phones, all the phones which launched with a MediaTek processor in India had always had malfunctions. Like the heating issue was the main one, and I also have a phone with a MediaTek processor which also does have heating issues. And now again, I'm not saying the MediaTek Dimensity 1200 is going to have heating problems, but whichever processors from MediaTek which came to India a few years back, like 2016, 2017, all had heating issues. So I don't know how the Indian audience are going to take this processor. And the front camera which it has is a 32 megapixel front camera, and it is only having one front facing camera this time. I think last time they also had an ultra wide angle camera, but this time they decided to remove it, and it's on the left hand corner of the screen. So it just looks like how their bigger siblings, the OnePlus 9 and the 9 Pro, looks like. And it is also going to have a rear camera with a combo of 50 megapixel plus 8 megapixel plus 2 megapixel, and I'm guessing that 2 megapixel is going to be a macro camera, the 8 megapixel is going to be an ultra wide camera, and the 50 megapixel is going to be a wide angle camera from Sony, I believe. The RAM on this device is going to be 8 gigabytes. I think it is more than enough for Oxygen OS, and the storage capacity is going to be a 128 gigabytes. And I really hope that this is going to be the minimum storage, unlike last year where we got a 128 gigabytes version, but they were only limited stocks for the 64 gigabyte versions, and that's what they told what the starting price is going to be. And I don't want anything like that this year. And the battery capacity is going to be 4500 milliamp hours, and I think this is more than enough for Oxygen OS, because I have a custom ROM with a stock experience, and I get 5 hours of screen on time with a 3000 mAh battery, and a 4000 mAh battery would last you easily for a day, I guess. And the operating system which it is going to be coming with is Oxygen OS, and with Oxygen OS 11 and with Android version 11. And I think this is more or less fine, I guess. I don't like Oxygen OS that much, but a lot of people seem to like it. And now moving on to the design of the smartphone, the design is going to be a lot similar to the OnePlus 9 and the 9 Pro, where you have the camera layout on the far left corner and the OnePlus logo in the center. And it's going to be having those three cameras which I mentioned previously, and it is also going to come with a flash, and it looks more or less like the OnePlus 9R, and I am guessing that it is going to have a plastic back and a plastic framing, with the alert slider returning. And with the OnePlus Nord CE, there was no alert slider, which threw off a lot of people, but according to the leaks, the alert slider is going to make a comeback. Now talking about the software side up front, I think the OnePlus Nord 2 is going to receive 2 years of major software updates and 3 years of security updates, meaning it will get Android 12 and 13. And as far as if we will get Color OS or Oxygen OS is to be seen. And for now, I think they're going to be using internationally Oxygen OS, and in China only they're going to use Color OS. But yeah, let's see. And the launch date is going to be July or August. My guess is that it is going to be at the end of July and the starting of August, because the Nord CE just launched last year, and I don't think they would want to ruin the sale of Nord CE, or they would want the Nord CE to sell more before they unveil this device in India and to the rest of the world. So yeah, that is it for the video, and if you enjoyed it, then please give it a thumbs up and also consider subscribing. And that's it for the video. Goodbye.